In this video, I'm going to show you how to divide polynomials using synthetic division. The only way that I can use synthetic division is if the front value is an x. It's a binomial with the front, the coefficient is a 1 here, so it's x minus 3. So that's the only way I can use synthetic division. When you go to do synthetic division, we're going to write down all of our constants. So I'm going to start off with this -3. I'm going to write it down. So I have -3. I'm going to draw a box. Then I'm going to write down all the coefficients. If you have a missing coefficient, you'll have to put a 0, but this goes from x squared to x to the constant. So I'm going to put -6 and 8. Okay, the very first thing you do is you change the sign of this value. Okay, it will always change. If it's a negative, it changes to positive. If it's positive, it changes to negative. We are going to bring down our first value. I'm going to draw a line under this. I'm going to bring down my first value. Okay, so it's set up, ready to go. So what I'm going to do is multiply 4 times 3, and I get 12. I'm going to write it under the second value. I'm going to put these together. So 12 minus 6 would be 6. I'm going to multiply this value times this one. So it'd be 18. And then I'm going to put those together, and notice I get 26. And I'm finished. So what happens is this last value is going to be my remainder. This will be the remainder. The next value will be my constant, and then this will be my x value. So now I've divided x minus 3 into this polynomial. And I come up with 4x plus 6, remainder 26. Now, if I want to check this, I can multiply this times this, and I should get the original. So let's check it. Checking. So be careful when checking. Make sure you realize this is the solution right here. So I'm going to do x minus 3, the original, times what I came up with. So I have 4x plus 6. X plus 6. I'm going to use the FOIL method, so x times 4x, that'd be 4x squared. X times 6 would be plus 6x. -3 times 4 would be -12x. -3 times 6 would be -18. I'm going to put the middle terms together, so I have 4x squared minus 6x minus 18, and then remember I have a remainder of a 26, so I got to put those together, that -26 minus 18, and if I do, I have 4x squared comes down minus 6x, and then 26 minus 18, I think that's positive 8. And notice that should be exactly what we started with. If you look up here at the top, 4x squared plus 6x, oops, I lost it, here it is, 4x squared minus 6x plus 8, that's what we started with. And notice when I check, that's what it comes out to be. So my answer is this right here, 4x plus 6, remainder 26. That is synthetic division.